Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. So I've got some bonus readings coming up for February. It is the month of love and sort of just going forward and stuff. I thought, you know, it would be nice to do some bonus readings for the channel. This is the How Does He or She Feel About Me updated reading. Now, we had this reading back in, I think it might have been September or October time. I brought these readings out, and they've been such, you know, a joy to do. They're very nuanced, very interesting readings. I love doing these readings, and also very, very successful as well on the channel. A lot of people like these readings, so I thought, well, why don't we do an updated version of this? I'm thinking of doing this reading maybe once every 3 to 4 months would be good. You've also got a you single people find true love, if any of you guys are single, in the next 6 months coming up as well, so check that reading out as well. Just to show you what cards I'm using Ellen Dugan's Witches Tarot for the main reading here. You've got the Angel Answers as your advice and the Romance Angels, and for the clarifiers we've got the Tarot to Go. It's the smaller version of the Handsome Roberts deck, so let's just take those out. Put that to the side there. We'll put the other cards to the side as well. And we're going to start to shuffle. So for those of you who haven't seen this particular reading, you might be new to the channel or new to subscribers, welcome one and all. Well, how we do this reading is we shuffle and we ask about the person that Scorpio is thinking about. So all of you Scorpios that are watching, think about the person you're thinking about, and we want to find out how this person feels about you. So Universe Spirit, this is a reading for Scorpio, and how does this person that Scorpio is thinking about feel about Scorpio? How does this person that Scorpio is thinking about feel about Scorpio? How do they feel about Scorpio? I'll need to see, who is this person in position 1? What are their attributes in position 2? What are their flaws in position 3? And how do they see and feel about Scorpio in position 4? How does Scorpio feel and see this person in position 5? What are the strengths in this relationship between Scorpio and this person in position 6? And what are the weaknesses, straight flaws in the relationship between Scorpio and this person in position 7? What are the strengths in the relationship between Scorpio and this person in position 8? And what is the final analysis? Whoopsie daisy. What is the final analysis between Scorpio and this person in terms of the overall outcome of this relationship in position 9? And show me finally, what are the obstacles to Scorpio having a healthy relationship in this relationship in position 10? Alright, we've shuffled the cards, Scorpio, and we're going to split the deck into 3 like so. 1, 2, 3. We're going to collect them back up like so, and I've shuffled the cards this way, so if I were to lay them this way they'd be facing me. So I've got to lay them this way so they're facing you, because I can see what's going on through the monitor that I'm looking at. So this is who this person is at the moment. This is what their attributes are. This is their flaws. This is how they see and feel about you, and this is how you see and feel about them. This is the strengths in your relationship. This is the weakness. This is the potential for a healthy relationship. This is the this card represents the overall analysis stroke outcome, potential outcome if things carry on the way that they're going in this relationship. And this is the obstacles to you guys having a healthy relationship. Okay, let me just get a little drink. Got some ginger beer. I love ginger beer. Okay. So we're going to use the clarifiers afterwards as well. Let's have a look. Who is this person at the moment? So who are they? They're the 9 of Coins in the reverse. So I think that this person is ready for a commitment with the 9 of Coins in the reverse. 9 of Coins in the reverse represents someone who doesn't want to be on their own. And I don't think that this person really wants to be on their own, because the 9 of Coins in the upright says, well, I'm independent. You can still be independent with the 9 of Coins. You can still, you know, like to do your own thing, like to earn your own money, you know, like to enjoy yourself with your girlfriends or your boyfriends, go out and have a good time and all of that good stuff. You can still do that with the 9 of Coins in the reverse. But it just says, well, you know what, I'm sick of kind of like just being on my own. I'm sick of not being in a relationship, and I'd like to kind of change that up with the Nine of Coins in the reverse. This person might be ready to commit. This person with the Nine of Coins in the reverse, though, might be quite kind of, if it's a material thing, they might be financially a little bit unstable with that Nine of Coins in the reverse. Because Nine of Coins in the reverse means a lack of stability in terms of finances. In the upright, this is about financial gain and financial stability. In the reverse, it can mean maybe this person, be careful with the Nine of Coins in the reverse, because this person's likely to make very risky investments that potentially don't pay off. So you might be dealing with somebody, if it's a financial thing with this person, it might be that they are unstable, they're finding themselves to be quite unstable financially, but it's due to stupidity with money, usually is the Nine of Coins in the reverse, making risky business investments, that type of thing. Nine of Coins in reverse can also say, well, I don't really have a stable place, a stable environment. They might live with family, they might live with friends, they might not have a place of their own, as the Nine of Coins in the reverse. So those are all of the things I can think of in terms of, but if I was thinking about the characteristics of a Nine of Coins person in the reverse, I'd probably think, Scorpio, well, this person's probably looking to commit at the moment. What are their attributes? The Ace of Cups. So they are open to love. So I do feel that this person's ready to commit, Scorpio, and I think that they are open to love with the Ace of Cups in the upright. The Ace of Cups in the upright as an attribute for this person, they're not shy about love. They're an open book when it comes to love. They are receptive, they are willing, they are ready, they are open, they're not afraid to show you how they feel. They're ready to develop a love affair with an individual. They're not afraid to offer their cup. They're open to offering their cup to you. This is a lovely energy, because I think that this actually shows somebody who's ready to commit. Nine of Coins in reverse, and I can see why, because the Ace of Cups is in the upright as an attribute for them. I think this is a very loving person. I think this person is probably very supportive. They show up as being a very helpful individual, a very kind person, with this Ace of Cups showing as one of their attributes. Ace of Cups is all about love. It's all about joy. It's all about care. It's all about support. It's all about acknowledging how you feel as an individual, does the Nine of Cups. It does the Ace of Cups. It's a lovely card. It represents an open heart, somebody who's open and receptive. And I feel that as an attribute, this person is all those things with the Ace of Cups, which is really nice. What is this person's flaws, though? The Five of Wands in the reverse. That's interesting why that would be a flaw. Let me just get a quick drink. Every tarot reader will read cards differently. Some people say that there's an increase in tension with the Five of Wands in the reverse. I've often read this as being the ending of a dispute. It might be that this person doesn't fight for what they want with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands in the upright means I fight for what I want. Even if the going gets tough, I will still fight. I will stand up for what I believe in, and I will fight for what I want. It might be that this person, I'm not saying that they're weak, but it might be that this person doesn't like to fight, or this person tends to surrender too easily. Five of Wands means surrender, and it means remove yourself from the fight because you're not going to win. So I feel that this person, their flaws might be that they don't fight for what they want that easily. I mean, it's clear to me that this person, I feel, Nine of Coins, they're showing us the Nine of Coins in the reverse. I think that they're ready for some form of a commitment. And I feel it's because their attributes are is that they like love. They're in love with the idea of love. I mean, this Ace of Cups, be careful as well, because it can show a fantasist as well. All cup cards represent dreamers and fantasists and people who, you know, believe in the beauty of love. But when it gets too serious, that might be a problem. These are lovely. This person's ready to commit. I think as an attribute, they like the idea of being in love. They like the idea of being open emotionally with someone and developing a relationship. But their flaws might be fighting. When the going gets tough, do they stay in there and fight with the Five of Wands in the reverse? How does this person feel about you? Well, how do they see you and how do they feel about you? So they see you as the Sun in the reverse. That's interesting. So the Sun in the reverse often represents somebody that's unhappy. They might see you as being a pretty unhappy type of individual with the Sun in the reverse. They might also see you as somebody who lacks confidence with the Sun in the reverse. Their feelings for you are the Sun in the reverse. So their feelings for you are not 100% happy. And also, again, their feelings for you are, it might be that they're underdeveloped as well with that Sun in the reverse. Because as a reversal, the Sun is all about delays and things that have not come to fruition. They don't manifest. It means successful outcomes that don't happen very quickly. It means that things take time to manifest, to happen, to change. So I feel that Scorpio, this person doesn't see you as a particularly confident or happy or even a radiant person potentially. And I feel that they feel about you, because of that, they feel a lack of confidence concerning you, a lack of happiness, a lack of joy for some reason. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. How do you feel and see them? The Tower in the reverse. So you see them as the Tower in the reverse. You see them as a ticking time bomb. That's interesting, isn't it? Because the Tower in the reverse means, you know, it's gonna go. It's gonna pop off. You know, it might not pop off right now, but this is, when you get towers reversed, it's just a matter of time. So sometimes with the tower reversed, somebody's suppressing who they truly are. Somebody's hiding who they truly are. Somebody's not truly showing who they are as a person. They're hiding a lot of shit with the tower reversed. So you see this person as a tower reversed, a ticking time bomb. You see that they could go at any time. I think that you also see this person as suppressing things about themselves, hiding things, even ignoring the truth. You see somebody as suppressing a lot of stuff. This doesn't bode well for either of you, really, Scorpio. How do you feel about them, though? Tower in the reverse. I feel that you have a lot of pent-up emotion about this person, Scorpio. I feel there's a lot of emotions that you're choosing to ignore about this individual with the Tower in the reverse showing up here. I don't think that you feel angry as such. You might do, but I feel that with this Tower in reverse, you're really kind of holding back, especially if you get a cup card showing here. This is somebody who's suppressing their feelings. I think there's a lot that you're suppressing about this individual. What is the strengths in this relationship? The Seven of Swords in the reverse is nice because it means, and it's really weird that that is a strength, because the Seven of Swords in the reverse means to fess up, and it means to be truthful and be honest. That's what the Seven of Swords in the reverse is. It means when you're being honest. It means when you're confessing, you're telling the truth. It means there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. Which is interesting that you see this person as that. Because this is a card that shows somebody who's hiding. So that's really interesting how we get into opposing forces here. This is to come out with the truth. The Seven of Swords in the upright is to avoid the truth. It's to lie. It's to deceive. The Seven of Swords in the reverse says, well, you know, I own up to the truth. I'm facing up to the reality. I'm being honest. So really, honesty, I feel, should have been the strength in this relationship. Honesty, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We'll have to see with this card, because I just don't know why that's shown up for your feelings and how you see this person. You should see this person as a ticking time bomb with the Tower in the reverse. And you should feel about this person, you should feel that it's only a matter of time. You should feel, your feelings concerning this person are the Tower in the reverse. I think that feelings are you're suppressing something about this individual, and yet we say that the strength is honesty. Where does that come from? Very weird. We're going to put this together anyway. What are the weaknesses in this relationship, Scorpio? Well, the Two of Coins. Alright, it might be that there's a third party situation. It might be that somebody's always forever looking at options. Two of Coins can show somebody's doing a balancing act. They're trying to juggle two relationships. It might be with the Two of Pentacles that there's just not enough time to do stuff. Because the Two of Coins can actually show when two people have to balance out. So it's all about the diaries. It's all about, do we have enough time? We need to make adjustments here and here and here to make time because our lifestyle is so busy. So the weakness might be that there's a very busy lifestyle going on here with the Two of Coins. The weakness within the relationship might be that you're trying to juggle various responsibilities along with the relationship with this person. The weakness in the relationship could be somebody who's playing, you know, the field, juggling a couple of relationships potentially showing here. You know, the flaws are trying to keep everything in the air. What's the potential for a healthy relationship? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think the King of Pentacles in the reverse for me would say that there isn't potential for a healthy relationship, only because the card is reversed. And the card in the reverse deals with superficial energy. Okay, it also deals with a relationship that is not built on solid ground, because it's built on anything else, anything other than trying to build something that is stable and secure, because it's a King of Coins in the reverse. So he is superficial, and he's me in the reverse. That's the problem with the King of Pentacles reverse. He's all about the money. He's all about the finances. He's all about the prestige. He's all about the status in the reverse. So the potential for building a healthy relationship, well, it would be based possibly on superficial matters. It could be money, it could be finances, it could be the status. It could simply be sex. It could be one-sided energy. It might not be the full thing. I'm feeling with the Queen of King of Pentacles in the reverse that the potential to build a healthy relationship would be no, because this relationship would be built on something that is either superficial or it's status driven. It's driven by anything but love. True love, I feel, with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. What is the overall analysis of this relationship, Scorpio? Well, the Eight of Cups in the reverse is the overall analysis. This relationship, I feel, will end up being in limbo. One of you won't be able to walk away with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, because the Eight of Cups in the reverse is all about being in limbo. Should I stay? Should I go? If somebody has left, then it might be that they return. Eight of Cups in the reverse shows a return. But if this person's kind of in and out of your life, it shows the situation being in limbo, I feel, with the Eight of Cups reversed. What's the obstacle stopping you from having a having a healthy relationship? What is the obstacle, the biggest obstacle? The Seven of Coins in the reverse. Whatever it is that you guys are putting in, you're certainly not getting back out of it. Because Seven of Coins in the reverse says, I put a lot of effort into this situation, but I get very small results or a very small payoff with the Seven of Coins in the reverse. So it might be that the obstacle, the biggest obstacle, is that you seem to be putting a lot of effort, or you have put a lot of effort into this relationship, Scorpio, but the payoff has been very small with that Seven of Coins. And I'm trying to find where the link is for the payoff in this relationship. This intrigues me, the fact that the Strength is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse is owning up to the truth. It's going back to... I think that more than anything, this isn't about the truth, in a way. Well, I think it is and it isn't. I think that this is... Because the Seven of Swords is when you go back and you revisit the scene of the crime. So what you try and do is you try and make amends. So I think that the strength in this relationship has been about trying to make amends. With that Seven of Swords, trying to repair or make something right. So if we were to look between the lines with that as an answer, we would say, well, maybe Scorpio and this person thought or feel that there is something worth fighting for with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. But the weakness is the Two of Coins. It's either always weighing things up, or maybe there's just too much to do, too busy, too many responsibilities. Or it could be somebody's always weighing up maybe you or another, or you're doing this to this person here. But it's not grounded and it's not solid enough to be a healthy relationship. It's based probably on superficial shit. It could be that this is a relationship that is purely based on just the pleasure of the, you know, the here and now, the moment. It's a momentary thing. It's not long lasting. It's nothing that you can really build your strength on in terms of, you know, relationship going forward. However, there is limbo here for you and this individual, Scorpio. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Can't walk away. Can't live with, can't live without. For some of you guys is the overall outcome. Or if this person is not around, then it might be that there's a return. But the major obstacle in this relationship is whatever it is, that no matter how much you put into this, you probably are not going to get the payoff that you want with that Seven of Coins in the reverse. We're going to put out some clarifiers around this. On these areas, and yeah, very interesting reading so far. I mean, I'm really interested in this here and why this person sees you as this and why you see them as this, and they're very interesting. We're using, as I said, the Hanson Roberts deck for this. Using this for, instead of the Rider-Waite, we're using this one here. I love this little deck. It's really cheap. It's only sort of, I think it was something like £5.99, £5.99 US dollars, I don't know. Maybe about $10, something like that. Really nice little deck and a little booklet that goes along with it with explanations, which is nice. So we're going to have a look. Why is this person the Nine of Coins in the reverse? So why is the person that Scorpio likes the Nine of Coins in the reverse? Why have you shown this person to be the Nine of Coins in the reverse? Show me in two cards. So the Queen of Cups. Okay. I mean, you might be dealing with a fellow water sign, Scorpio. Okay. But the Queen of Cups, if it's not a fellow water sign, this should be somebody who's compassionate, who's loving, who's supportive. And also this is somebody who deeply knows very much on a deep level exactly what it is that they want and what their feelings are. Okay, so, you know, I think their feelings have changed. You've got a Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change, and this is about feelings. So I think that this person's feelings have changed, and I think that it might be that before this person didn't want a commitment, and now this person's ready to commit, because I think that this feeling that they've got as the Queen of Cups energy, I don't think that this is, I mean, it might be a water sign, but I think this is more explaining who the person is. I think that we attribute keywords to the cards as well, so we look at the feelings. And also, if you look at this card, as I always say with tarot, Scorpio, if you're going to study tarot, if you really are serious about becoming a tarot reader, you've got to learn every single meaning, but you know, it's an organic thing, it's a process. You don't sit down and sort of write down you can do it whichever way you want, but that's not the way that I did it. At first it was daunting when I started tarot. I was like, shit, I'm going to learn about all these cards, and there's 70 out of them. But it's a gradual thing. You gradually pick it up over a period of time. It's almost like being born into the world. You don't quite know how it happens, you know, or you don't remember when you came to consciousness. It's the same with the tarot. You can't quite remember when you came to consciousness in terms of knowing what every single card means. But even if you only know 1 or 2 words with it, that's enough. The most important thing is to have a grounding in the tarot, what the cards mean, and then build on your own intuition. What I'm seeing with this card is this person is looking, it's almost like she's drinking from the cup. Okay, so it's almost like the cup is about the open. It's about open emotions. So whenever I see a cup card and I see that the cup is open, I know that this person is emotionally receptive and open. And I think that this person's receptivity, especially in terms of their own feelings or their receptivity to love, with the cup being so open and with this woman feeding off that cup and looking into the cup, they're looking into the cup because they're looking into their feelings. And I think that this woman has looked into her feelings, and she said that and he or she, whoever it is that this person is that you're concentrating on, Scorpio, I think the fact that they've looked into their feelings, and this has brought about some form of a very positive change, I would say, with this Wheel of Fortune energy, which is why this person's showing as wanting to commit. 9 of Coins in the reverse. I want to see why their attributes are the Ace of Cups in the upright. Why is this person's attributes the Ace of Cups in the upright in 2 cards? Why is the person that Scorpio likes attributes the Ace of Cups? Show me. Well, the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords shows heartbreak and pain. Okay, so, you know, sometimes the 3 of Swords can be a third-party situation. And the Moon card is all about secrecy. So it might be that this person has experienced a third-party situation in which they might have been kept in the dark over a third-party situation. 3 of Swords can show treachery and dishonesty in a relationship. So it might have been an affair. There might have been some form of a lie that was going on here. I'm seeing treachery going on with that 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, when it shows up in a reading, it can show third-party situation or somebody who's been hurt by a dishonest partner, for example, who was concealing the truth perhaps within the Moon energy. So it could be third-party situation. The Moon card showing some form of concealment around that. 3 of Swords can also show heartbreak and pain. And I feel with the Moon energy, this is all about, I mean, the Moon isn't a healing, I mean, it depends on how you want to look at the Moon. I would have preferred, in a way, sitting next to the 3 of Swords. They are receptive and open stuff. I think that they've been hurt. I think that this is what's going on, because the 3 of Swords and the Moon aren't that great a combination, to be perfectly honest with you, because the Moon card talks about secrecy and concealment, and the 3 of Swords is a treacherous card. It can be somebody stabbed you in the back. It's like a 10 of Swords. So if you're looking for cards in the tarot that indicate somebody who's betraying you, or somebody who's not being honest, or third party, or they might be sleeping with somebody else while they're with you, or they're betraying you, that type of thing, you want to see cards like the 9 of Swords is one, 10 of Swords is another one. 9 of Swords is also when you're getting stabbed in the back too, because the knives are going through the individual, especially on the Rider 8. 7 of Swords is another, and 3 of Swords can definitely be that. So there could be a third-party situation that had been concealed in their past, and that's why it might be that there was a separation because of that severance, because 3 of Swords is also severance. So it might also be that this person went through a time of severance. It might be that they've been through a time of divorce in which there was great anguish with that Moon energy showing here. The Moon is not in the reverse, showing that there is freedom and a release. Release cards, 8 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands reversed, those types of card reversals, Devil reversed, they all show release. In the upright, for me, the Moon in the upright is still about feeling that cantankerous energy. So I feel that there might have been a divorce here that caused a great deal of anxiety as well for an individual with that Moon energy there, along with the other combinations that I've kind of told you guys. And I think that this is why their attributes are, it's a beautiful reading really. This person looks like a beautiful kind of person in a way. Because it's almost like, despite what this person went through in this area, Scorpio, that they're still willing to believe in love. They're still open. Their heart is still open. You'd imagine that they'd do this. You'd imagine that there'd be an Ace of Cups in the reverse, but they're not. And I suppose the attributes are showing them as an Ace of Cups in the reverse, in the upright, because they're still very open and they still believe in love. They still trust. They still trust. Their heart is still open, even though they've been through this energy, whatever mode that takes on, whether they were betrayed by another individual, whether they've been hurt, whether there's been, you know, a divorce or a severance in a relationship that's caused great depression and anguish with that moon energy. Could be any one of those things. But this person, the great thing is that their attributes are that they still believe in love. Ace of Cups, they're still open, they're still receptive, they're still open to it. And this is because right now they're the Nine of Pentacles. They don't want to be on their own. And why is that? And I feel it's because they're very much in touch with their feelings. The Queen of Cups is very much in touch with her feelings. So I think that because they're very open, again, the cup is open here. They're very open to love. They're very receptive to it. They're very in touch with themselves and their feelings. I think that this has brought about a great change in their life. A turn for the better. This person seems quite nice. You might disagree, but this person seems quite nice from what I'm looking at here. They seem like they've been through much, but they've come through it, and it hasn't really stopped them from wanting love. Their flaws, though, are this Five of Wands reversed. And because it's showing as a flaw, we have to read it in possibly it's not so positive light. I want to see what this is about. Why is this person's flaws the Five of Wands in the reverse? Why is this person's flaws the Five of Wands in the reverse? Because the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay. I feel what's happening is, I think that this person might have had somebody else in the past. And I feel with the Page of Swords, there were some arguments or altercations. Page of Swords can mean communication. But often when you get the Page of Swords, it can mean distressing communication, negative communication. This can show up when you're arguing with a partner in a relationship, Scorpio. We've got a court card sitting here. So I feel that their flaws is that they're not willing, they don't like confrontation, and they're not willing to really fight something through. And I think it's because in the past, this person had a Queen of Pentacles, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, and they had a lot of altercations with that person. I think that this person had a lot of altercations, there were a lot of arguments with this person. And I also feel that this person perhaps was mentally scarred by this individual through the altercations with that Page of Swords energy showing there. Okay. Also, I just had to pull another card because this card was looking in this direction. I thought, what's it looking at? And it's looking at a Knight of Rods. It's looking at another person. I think that this person was trying to, I think that this energy here with this person that some of you guys are interested in, I think that this is the third party that was kept secretive. Because I'm seeing them trying to defend. They're trying to protect, or they're trying to protect an individual from a Knight of Rods coming in. So I think that they had somebody here that was involved. I think that they were deeply hurt by this this Queen of Pentacles energy. And you know what I'm thinking now the flaws are with this person, Scorpio, with this Five of Wands energy in the reverse. This person could possibly be a walkover as well. They tend to let things slide. Okay, so Five of Wands says, in the upright, says, fuck off. This is a dispute, this is a fight, and I'm not backing down with it. The Five of Wands in the reverse says, actually, I am going to back down because I'm a little bit, I just don't want to fight it. And I think that the reason that they are flawed with that Five of Wands in the reverse, this individual that we're dealing with, Scorpio, is because they allowed someone to do something. I think they allowed someone to walk all over them. I think they allowed someone to hurt them. Because this person's trying to defend. I had to pull another card because the cards were screaming out at me, but the person's face is facing in another direction. Who are they looking at? You can see the sword. Can you see how the Page of Swords has got his sword geared towards smacking that Knight of Rods in the face? Can you see that? Look. They're standing in front of a Queen of Pentacles, can you see? And they're saying, don't you dare go near her. Can you see? Because this Knight of Rods wants the Queen of Pentacles. Can you see the tarot interaction, the story? Can you see the interaction? That's why I had to get another card. I thought, who are they looking at? They're not looking at the Queen of Swords. They're looking in another direction, and now I see why. This person was trying to protect. They're not even trying to protect. What they're trying to do is keep hold of this Queen of Pentacles. And who are they trying to, like, defend? Not even defend her. They're trying to keep hold of her against someone. This Knight of Rods was interested in this queen. And this person, whoever it is that you're interested in, said no. They said, fuck off, keep away from my woman or keep away from my man. That's what this person said. So in the past, I feel that this person tried to hold on to an individual because they knew that this might have been their wife, this might have been their husband, but I think they had an altercation. I think there was a third party situation going on here. And I think that their flaws were the Five of Wands in the reverse. Their flaws were they didn't stand up for their rights, I feel, with this Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel that they just allowed whoever this queen is to get away with stuff. Because I saw as hell know that if I had a partner and I knew that somebody was interested in them, okay, now you might say, back off, but why are they fervently fighting this person off this queen? Has the queen, and it must be that this individual allowed this person in at some point. Or else why are their flaws the Five of Wands in the reverse? It's not an attribute, it's a flaw. It's a negative trait that they are the Five of Wands in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse says just to surrender and to give up. But yet they're showing us defending the queen here. So what is it that they gave up on? Maybe they ignored this, whatever it is that this queen was doing. I think that this person ignored. They let something slide. They took somebody's side that they shouldn't have taken their side. They ignored all of the warning signs. They thought it was a third party that they were fighting off, when instead it should have been the Queen of Pentacles that they seem to have been holding to account. And I think that this is why their attributes are the Ace of Cups. Their attributes are, their strengths are that they are still open to love, even though I feel that they've been deeply hurt with this Three of Swords and the Moon energy. Okay, because I think something was greatly concealed from them. And I also feel that in the end, whoever this person is that you guys have an interest in, I think they separated from an individual. And I think there was a lot of hurt and there was a lot of pain. But I think that what happened is it made them, I think that they're ready for love here because they have searched their feelings. Also, the Queen of Cups suggests healing. So I think that they're ready for love because they have healed with that Queen of Cups energy. And healing, time is a healer. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about time. It's in God's sweet time. It's in your sweet time that healing will occur. So healing has brought around luck. It's brought about massive changes. So this person looks like they've been through the mill to me. Just looking at how those cards are. Look at those cards. Take a good look at how the interactions are. You can see, look, somebody behind this individual. They're saying, fuck off. Keep out. Keep away from my woman. Keep away from my man. Don't you dare go near her or him. But in the end, it was all fucked up anyway because they got hurt. Because this person here was concealing shit. They were defending the wrong bloody person. This person here was acting like butter wouldn't melt in the mouth. But it probably did because you can see here this Three of Swords and the Moon. However, they've come up roses because their attribute is I still believe in love. I still believe in love. And they are showing us the Nine of Coins in the reverse as a person. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to commit to someone. And you know why? Because I've healed. I've gone internally, I've done a lot of introspection, a lot of meditation. I understand who I am. I've dipped into my feelings. I understand that I still want love and it's brought about the most amazing changes. This looks like a very positive, lovely person, Scorpio, around to me, you guys, for some reason. Some of you guys might not agree, but it looks like a really nice individual around you. It just looks like a really lovely person. I want to see why they see you as the sun, though. Why does this person see and feel about Scorpio as being the sun in the reverse? Why does this person see Scorpio as the sun in the reverse and feel the sun in the reverse for them? Show me. Because the Nine of Cups and the sun. And the sun is in the up right now. Well, they see you as the sun in the reverse, which would be somebody who's unhappy. And it seems to me that this person sees you as that because I feel that their happiness with the Nine of Cups, and it shows them that they have come to a point of contentment within their lives. And I think that the contentment that they feel within their lives has brought them to a point where they're saying, you know what, actually I'm at a place where I feel really good. And it's brought some lucky changes in for me. It's brought a great deal of success. So it's almost like this person sees you as being behind the times, if that makes any sense to you, Scorpio. I'm not being down on Scorpio. Please don't feel that I am. But it's almost like this person sees themselves as being in a far happier place than you are, Scorpio, for some reason, which is why they see you as being, you know, the Sun in the reverse is not a bad card, but it is still slightly negative energy because it's all about delays and unhappiness and not feeling good and that type of thing. And therefore they feel the Sun in the reverse about you. So they feel for you the Sun in the reverse. They don't feel 100% happy or a sense of energy or joy or, goodness about you. They just don't feel those energies with the Sun in the reverse about you. And it's because they're at a place of the Nine of Cups. So they're at a place where they feel really satisfied. And this has brought some really good changes. It's brought them to a place of happiness and enlightenment. So for some reason, they seem to feel that you are not where they are. That they're in a slightly different space to where you are, Scorpio. Why do you see them as the Tower in the... So you don't believe them, do you? You don't believe this person, Scorpio. Because you see them as the Tower in the reverse. And Tower in the reverse means somebody's got something to hide and they're not dealing with it. But at some point it's going to happen. And you feel the Tower in the reverse for them. So why does Scorpio see this person as the Tower reverse? And why do they feel the Tower in the reverse for them in 2 cards? The Hierophant. So this is all about a set of beliefs. The Hierophant is all about, well, what do you believe in? What is your ideology? This is all about ideology, faith, and also tradition. But it's more than anything the set of beliefs energy. The Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you see them as holding... I think that you see them as... Because the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, this can be like a commitment with the Hierophant energy, but this is also the truth. They're 2 very strong energies. So the Hierophant brings the truth. Belief brings truth. It depends on how you want to read that. This has been one of the most difficult readings I've looked at for this type of reading. Because the Hierophant is all about guidance and it's all about a set of beliefs, bringing the truth, bringing a great deal of insight. I think that this isn't about the commitment shit or anything like that. Because I feel that one part of this reading, I would say that you guys see this person as the Tower in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse is a ticking time bomb. Because this shows somebody who's avoiding their feelings or they're avoiding something. But what are they avoiding? Well, they're avoiding the Hierophant. They're avoiding their inner guidance. They're avoiding the truth. Both cards represent truth. Ace of Swords and the Upright and Hierophant. Hierophant is all about, well, what does your inner guidance tell you? And does it bring great insight when you recognise it? And there's something here that you feel that this person's ignoring about themselves. How do you feel about them? You feel the Tower in the reverse. So I feel that you feel about them that you need to say something to them. But you feel that you need to suppress something concerning them. You feel that you can't say anything because it's almost like the Hierophant. It might be that you are impaling or you are putting your truth on this individual. I'm not sure how it works because these aren't romantic cards in particular. This is all about the truth. I feel that there's something here that says that you don't believe whatever this person is feeling or whatever it is that they're doing. Because this person doesn't believe that you are at a place that they are at. They actually feel that they are light years ahead of how you are. So they feel that they've been through the wars, they've come through it, and suddenly now they feel better. But they're looking at Scorpio as if Scorpio's got a thing or two to learn. Like Scorpio's in the doldrums or Scorpio is depressed. And they're almost saying, oh no, my feelings for Scorpio with the Sun in the reverse, I feel a little bit negative or I feel a little bit, I don't feel so good around Scorpio because, I'm in a good place right now with that 9 of Cups and the Sun and it's done wonders for me. It's brought lots of good things into my life. But Scorpio isn't at this place right now. So it's almost like this person doesn't feel that you're at this place right now. It's almost like they feel that you haven't caught up with who they are, if that makes any sense, Scorpio. Because they've been through it and they've come through the other end feeling better about who they are. But it's almost like, but Scorpio isn't there yet. They don't believe that you are at their level yet. And you feel the Tower. You see them as the Tower in the reverse. So you don't believe them. You say, actually, you're a ticking time bomb. You are. You are a ticking time bomb. And that's because the situation's about the Hierophant. So this is all about guidance and truth. Guidance bringing a mental breakthrough. So it could be that you feel that they're not really there yet themselves. So the guidance is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about, but the Hierophant can also be marriage, and the Ace of Swords can be severance. So it might be something to do with if this person was married, for example. Might be you feel that you see them as a ticking time bomb. They haven't really faced up to the situation yet. Might be for some of you guys, it might be the Hierophant is the marriage card, and the Ace of Swords is severance. It can be seen as severance, so maybe there's a divorce going on here. Ace of Swords in the upright, difficult, because I often read Ace of Swords in the downright as being the divorce card, because it represents chopping half. But this can be severance because it's a knife. And the Hierophant energy and the Ace of Swords often can be marriage and then severance, cut. Or there's been, you know, a divorce or a cut in a relationship, commitment. So it's almost like you feel that this person's not truly facing up to, if this is the commitment that they were in and there was severance here, it's almost like you feel that this person's not truly facing up to that yet with the Tower energy. And you feel the Tower for them. Maybe you feel for them that you cannot open up. Maybe you feel that you have to suppress something here. Because if you were to give them the proper guidance on how they really need to sort out this situation or deal with it, it would cause a great deal of either hurt, because the Ace of Swords is a sword. It cuts, it hurts. Might bring in a great deal of hurt. This is the beginning of pain sometimes, the Ace of Swords is the beginning of the struggle. Might be if you told them the absolute truth, it might bring in the beginning of a struggle, because there's something here that you feel that this person isn't facing up to. And I feel that this person loved someone. They loved someone so deeply in the past. They really, it wasn't you, Scorpio, it was somebody else that this person loved. And this person would have gone to the ends of the earth, and they did. They went to the ends of the earth and they let this individual at the same time walk all over them. They were telling somebody to keep out, keep your hands off my woman or keep your hands off my man. That's what they were doing. And they defended this soulmate. They had a soulmate in the past, but yet they've come through it. They say I've come through it, and they say, no, Scorpio, you're the one that's got the problem. And you're kind of like, well, no, you're the one that's got the problem, because you're the ticking time bomb. Because your marriage ended with that Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is also seen as an ending card. Your marriage, your commitment to this person ended, and you've not really faced up to it. Why is your relationship with this person? Why is the strength in this relationship between you and this person, Scorpio, the Seven of Swords in the reverse? Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse the strengths in the relationship between Scorpio and this person? Well, the Ten of Cups represents happiness and joy, and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that you're I think that the strengths in this relationship are being able to find your way around problems with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. But it's only because there is great happiness here in this relationship. It might be that you've got children. It might be that you've both got children. It might be that they've got children. So it might be that there's happiness and contentment with a child, or there's happiness and contentment with, you know, children. It might be with the Page of Pentacles, because Page of Pentacles often represents the potential to build on a relationship. It might be that you're happy to try and build the relationship. You're happy to try and nurture the relationship with the Page of Pentacles energy showing here. Okay? Because the Page of Pentacles, when it comes to love, it's about taking the slow road in terms of finding and building and nurturing a relationship. It can also be a child. This can also be a proposal. So it might be, the Ten of Cups also can be a marriage card or a long-term commitment has been proposed by the Page of Pentacles. So it might be within this relationship there has been some form of a proposal here. So I think, I get for some of you guys, there is a really strong grounded energy here between you and another individual, Scorpio. And I feel that the strengths are that with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, because Seven of Swords in the reverse is going back to the scene of the crime to clear up any of the mess. So really it's a part about justice and bringing things back into balance. So I think the strength in your relationship is about trying to bring things back into balance with an individual, because there is the potential for this relationship to go the long haul. There's great happiness, especially if there's children involved as well. Okay? Also, the Page of Pentacles is about learning. So when you're the Page of Pentacles, you get involved with someone, you'll take your time because you just want to learn about them. You just want to learn about the relationship. Learn how to manage the relationship. It's all about being responsible. So some of you guys might be happy with the Ten of Cups just to learn, just to soak everything in, take everything one step at a time. And therefore, the strengths in the relationship, being that Seven of Swords in the reverse, is that you are able to maneuver and compensate for any problems, work them through with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, go back and clear up any messes and try and bring balance back into the relationship. However, the weakness is the Two of Coins. And why is the weakness the Two of Coins in this relationship for Scorpio and this person? Why is the weakness the Two of Coins? Oh my God, it showed up again. Two of Coins here. Okay. I think trying to bring this relationship into balance takes a lot of hard work. Because the Eight of Coins is all about putting the effort in, and it's a lot of hard work, and the Two of Coins can be to try and bring things into balance. So it showed again. So the weakness in this relationship, the flaws are trying to manage. Okay, this could be that I get the impression that there's a lot of, you guys are, whoever this person is, there's a lot of busyness going on here. A lot of busyness going on here. So this is about, I think that for some of you guys, and I don't expect to get many thumbs up because it seems like a very specific thing. To me, it seems that for some of you guys, it seems like you guys are in a relationship with somebody here. It just seems like you're in a relationship and you're trying to make something work for some of you guys, and it's difficult because the way the person sees you as well and the way that you see them. So I get the impression with these two areas here, Scorpio, that there's a great deal of altercation and kind of fighting that goes on between you. Because this person says, no, I'm kind of, I'm all right. You're the one that's got the problem, Scorpio. And you go, no, you're the one that's got the problem because you're acting like everything's hunky-dory. You're saying you want to commit. You're saying you're in touch with your feelings. You're saying this, that and the other. But I know that you still miss that person. I know that you still miss who that person is. Because you're not really facing up to the truth. You're a ticking time bomb. You've suppressed everything with the Tower. You think that this person suppressed everything, perhaps because the marriage ended. It was severed. Yeah? So you think that this person's got a lot to hide, that they're not truly facing up to shit. And you feel the Tower in the reverse for them. That you can't push everything a lot. You can't truly be yourself, I feel, with this individual. You can't truly be yourself with this individual because I think that you guys don't feel this person's truly dealt with their shit. They say that they have, and they say that you're the person with the problem, Scorpio, but they're saying that you're the person with the problem. They're saying, no, you are. You're the person because you're the person that's negative, Sun in the reverse. You're the person that's unhappy, and I'm the one that's come through this, and I've seen better days now, but you're the person that's still unhappy. And you're saying, no, you are, because you're just doing a cover-up on all of this. And yet here is the loveliest thing, because the strengths are you're able to try and find balance or try and compensate and even kind of talk things through. Say you're sorry. So the Seven of Swords also I would read now as saying that you're able to try and be honest as you possibly can with each other. Because within this relationship there is great potential with the Page of Pentacles to build on it, to learn from it, to know more. There might be children involved. And I feel that though the weakness is that, you're still having to try and make those adjustments, make things work, align yourselves. It's because you are trying to find the balance. And with finding balance comes great responsibility because you're going to have to put a lot of effort and a lot of work into shit here. The overall analysis of this relationship stroke outcome, Scorpio, is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And why is the overall analysis stroke outcome the Eight of Cups in the reverse for this situation? High Priestess. So the High Priestess means we don't talk, we don't speak. It can mean secrets, but often this can say, well, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about the inevitable, maybe, and the Lovers. Well, this is in limbo. Because the High Priestess can be a secret lovers, or a secret in a relationship. The High Priestess can be a secret person, and the Lovers can be a third party. This relationship, I think the overall analysis is it's stuck. It's in limbo because something is not being truly sorted out here. And it's a difficult one because I think that you've both got feelings for one another. Whoever this person is, Scorpio, I think that there is still a great deal of love and care, and this person is open and they're ready. because they have done a lot of healing here, and it's brought about great changes with the Wheel of Fortune energy here. There's a great deal of introspection that this person has done, that you know, Scorpio, after they were so cruelly betrayed by another individual. After they were so cruelly betrayed by another individual. In fact, this person, I would say, had been made a fool of. There they are, standing up for the little butter wouldn't melt in her mouth princess, Queen of Pentacles, sitting there trying to defend this person's honour against this person. This person's like, you know what, mate, this person's been encouraging me. And you're like, no, they're not. Five of Wands in the reverse is your weakness. You tend to give in. You tend to allow other people to delude you rather than standing up for the truth. You know, secrets. High Priestess is all about, it can be about a secret person in a relationship, a third party in a relationship, for example. But this is always the elephant in the room, I feel, in this relationship, this High Priestess. There are secrets, things that are not spoken about in this lovers, in this relationship. And that's why things are in limbo, because nothing is truly coming up for air in this relationship. The obstacles to you guys having a healthy relationship. Oh, we didn't do the potential for a healthy relationship. What is the potential for a healthy relationship for this reading for Scorpio? The King of Pentacles. Show me in 2 cards in the reverse. Knight of Swords, which can show drama. Oh, right, and the Devil. Okay, so this can be anger, drama and abuse with that Devil energy showing up there. Okay, this can be a toxic relationship. Okay, this is, the problem is, it's actually saying that there's very little potential for a healthy relationship. Because I'm seeing drama and anger with that Knight of Swords. And possibly even abuse with the Devil energy. But I'm also seeing drama and anger with the Knight of Swords, bringing in problems. Because Devil means problems in a relationship. Bringing problems in a relationship. Okay? I'm seeing somebody who's getting very angry and very annoyed. Annoyed, bringing in problems. And I think that those problems are here. Whenever you approach the subject with this individual on a past lover, for some of you Scorpios, I think that this person gets very, very cross. I think that they get very, very, very cross. That you dared approach the subject on this. I think this person just gets so angry. So annoyed. And that's why the relationship is stuck in the overall analysis, 8 of Cups in a reverse. Because the High Priestess, secrets, hidden, a person, mysterious person, the third person in the room in this relationship. This person is not spoken about, even though you want the truth from this person will not give up the ghost to you. They say they're over it, but I very much doubt it. And as a result of that, you've got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse as being the obstacles. Why is the 7 of Coins, whoopsie daisy, reversed? Ugh. Right, let me just try and get these together here. Whenever cards fall like that, I know that they're just meant to do that. Why is the 7 of Coins reversed? Oh, sorry, I can't take the 3 of them out. Why is the 7 of Coins reversed? The obstacles towards Scorpio and this person having a healthy relationship. Show me. There we go. The 9 of Swords, worry. About justice. Worrying about justice. Well, you're worried. You're worried about, am I getting my justice? Am I getting what I want? There's worry and sadness here. Because you want justice. You want your rewards. You're upset because it doesn't show it in the reverse. It's not saying you're upset because you're not getting your rewards, but it's saying, well, I'm upset because I want justice. I want the rewards, and that's why this is the obstacle, because you're not getting the rewards. 7 of Coins in the reverse. One of the explanations for this card reverse, Scorpio says, I put so much effort in, and what do I get back for it? Nothing. And it's clarified by the 9 of Swords and this Justice card. I'm worried. And it's because there's lots of worry here with the 9 of Swords. This might not even be you. This might be this other person. This person might be worried. Is Scorpio the one? Are they the one that I'm meant to be with? I'm worried about, like, saying that this is it. This is the person for me completely. They obviously want a commitment, They've done a lot of internal work on themselves, but you are telling this person that they're ignoring something about themselves and they're saying, no, the problem's with you. So both of you have a conflict of interest going on here. Both of you have conflicts within one another because both of you are saying, no, you've got the problem, and I think the other person's telling you, Scorpio, that you've got the problem here. And the problem is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's probably going to be a problem here in getting a long-term, you know, a proper healthy relationship with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This represents, well, there's a lack of trust going on here. Because there is a great deal of anger here that's bringing, I feel, problems with that devil energy into the relationship. A great deal of aggression and anger I'm seeing here. And it might be every time you say, look, this is why you see this person as Tower in the reverse, a ticking time bomb. It might be also with the Hierophant, the things that you say as the Hierophant, bringing about this kind of inflection, this kind of, you know, huge amount of truth that comes through that this person doesn't like. You guys, your weakness is the Two of Coins, trying to get that balance. Because trying to get a balance means having to put in an awful lot of work in the relationship. And seeing that you guys with this individual are kind of a little bit of a loggerheads, I feel, showing up here. You will be in limbo because there's an elephant in the room showing here. There are hidden secrets in a relationship. Could be a third party, but I think the third party is the ghost of whoever this person is for some of you Scorpios. And therefore I think the overall outcome is, well, whatever it is that you put in, you might not get as much back as you put in. Because I don't think this is you. I think it's the other person who's worried about bringing this relationship to a happy conclusion with the Justice energy. This person doesn't truly want to bring things into balance because I think that there's somebody around you who still has a ghost of an individual from the past that they've never truly gotten over. You know that and they know that, but they're not going to admit it to you, no matter what you say. Let's have a look at what the advice is for some of you guys. Universe Spirit, what is the advice for Scorpio in this reading? What is the advice for Scorpio in this reading, show me? It says you deserve love, and you do deserve love. If this resonates with any of you guys, just know that you deserve love. Alright? Just know that you actually do deserve love, Scorpio. You deserve love and you deserve honesty. Alright? You might try and overcome stuff and bring things into balance because this is a good deal on the relationship, you know. Could be proposals, could be said, yeah, let's go for this, let's try and build this. But there's something that's missing for some of you guys in this relationship with this person. I think there's something that's missing. I think there's something that this person isn't owning up to in this relationship, Scorpio, and that's a problem. I do feel there's something that this person's not truly owning up to, and that's going to be a real problem going forward. And the universe is saying that you're lovable. We're going to get one more advice card on this. I don't expect this to resonate with everyone, but if it resonates with you, it resonates with you, okay? Universe Spirit, what's the advice you have for Scorpio on this reading? Show me in the Angel Answers card. It says clearly communicate, okay? Because forgiveness will come with perfect timing, okay? So you need to also clearly communicate because in perfect timing, forgiveness will come in this relationship. Just make it clear that you deserve love. The only thing I would say with this reading, you know, not everything is doom and gloom and it's over and all the rest of it, but clearly communicate because I think that you guys are pushing somebody's buttons here. This is why the problem is with healthy relationship. This King of Pentacles in the reverse is not a healthy relationship. It's a relationship based on one-sidedness. Either just sex, just paying the bills, just looking after the house, looking after the children, but there's no real deep shit going on. And it's not from your point of view because you're the one that deserves love. It's from them and their inability to let go of maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person or somebody that they really did hold in high esteem. No wonder they were defending them so ardently. But they were being made a fool of, I feel. I think this person was being made a fool of. And I think for some of you guys, you need to just communicate clearly. Yes, I deserve love. And if you want this relationship to really work, you better start talking the truth now and getting things off your chest. Because I'm here to help you, but I can't help you unless you truly, truly open up to me. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll speak to you on your singles reading. Check out your singles. Got a reading for singles on the channel, okay? For those of you looking for true love, will it come in the next 6 months? Take care. Bye-bye.